What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Look, y'all, I just got to make a video review, a Lifetime show review, shall I say, over the show Cruel Instruction. I don't watch too much TV because I'm aware that TV program is programming people. This is why I want to make this video over this show that I watched on Lifetime, because if you're watching Lifetime, if you watch these type of videos, you'll notice that now they speak in ways that the way the world is now. So a lot of times, a lot of TV shows and movies are doing things to make you push away from waking up or becoming your best version or seeking out for help and so on. A lot of these shows are programming you. There's an agenda being pushed forward. So this Lifetime show, Cruel Instruction, if you have not seen it, check it out on Lifetime for yourself. First of all, I don't like the fact that on this show, it shows that people who need help or like there's something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have nothing really wrong with you to need some guidance, some support, some help. Second of all, I don't like how on this show there was a girl, right? She actually, like, her parents, the school actually said that she needed to go to another school, like a girls' school academy or something, because she's failing her classes, every single class, and she's not very much moving ahead. And her parents just listen to those people because they say you can't come back to this regular school until you actually go to this academy. And we have one for you. And on top of that, y'all, they already had looked up the man insurance and knew that it covered and everything, which is very skeptical to me. But the man, he just went on right with it, you know, which is how many parents out there don't listen to their kids. Like, this little girl been telling her parents all along that she can't read words, that they basically, like, she had dyslexia. Like, she couldn't really read words. They were not what she was seeing. They wasn't appearing to be what she was seeing, and she was struggling with that, but nobody listened to her. They just closed her off. Nobody listened to her. That's why it's important to listen to your children, because they be trying to tell you something, okay? Instead of thinking we know it all or thinking we really understand everything that they go through, just listen to them. Just be an ear. Sometimes people just need you to listen. They don't even need you to talk, right? So with that being said, back to the show. So the girl, now she gets into this academy because she can't even go back to school until she goes into this academy, right? On top of this, y'all, the brochure don't even match the place. They got pools and so many other looking things that look nice on the brochure, which later on the parents see that was not even that, which still didn't raise a red flag for them. And I do apologize for the noise in the background. I'm in a noisy area right now, you guys. But also, let me tell you, let me go on to this movie, y'all. So the parents ain't questioning that. They just went on right with it. Just went on, I call it naive, went on right with it. And sent the girl to the academy, right? The next morning, she wake up thinking she going to school, y'all. And the whole time, she ain't even going to school. She ain't going to school. She going to that academy, and they got her bags packed and out. Finna ship off. She don't even know why she being sent here. You know, she didn't even know she was leaving. Nobody gave her a talk, and then they just sent her there. So anyway, she gone on to the place. She gets sent there. And now she at the place. And as soon as she get in the place, without no parents, they lock the doors up and so on and so forth, right? Y'all, what really threw me off is the girl was 15 years old on the movie, and there was another girl, I think she was 17 years old, the first two that came in together. Y'all, they gave him a pap smear. And on top of that, they allowed a male security guard that was in there, who actually kind of turned his head to peek a little bit, but then turned his head back. But they did that just to make sure they wouldn't, you know, bringing stuff inside the facility through that area, you know. And that's just, for starters, that's so torture. That's just torture. So what I took out of this movie was a lot of torture. It is not okay to torture your kids. It is not okay just to ship your kids off to a place that is an unknown. You might not even know what this place is about. At least know why you're doing what you're doing for your children. At least understand your kids and know why you send them where you send them. I know people out there believe that torturing is good. It is not good. It is not healthy. And this place also made therapy look bad, and therapy is very helpful in many ways, and depending on what type of therapy you go to, it's helpful to you, okay? But they make, on these TV shows, they make it look bad. They really do make it look bad. And like, people think it's okay to torture people. They torture these kids, y'all. It was so bad for me to even just watch this show, and I'm tripping out how they telling these kids things, telling these stuff like they go in group therapy, right? And they talk, and they have to say something that they experienced that they're actually working on, right? And then when they say it, the feedback that comes from the people in the group therapy, that also go to the other kids that go to the school, it's negative. Like, it's basically making it seem like whatever happened to you, that's your fault, that's your problem. You caused that issue to happen to you. So you caused the issue for somebody to actually decide to pull your pants down and touch you. So that's okay. Like, you caused that. Like, they make it seem like in that therapy that she caused that she made that happen. That's why that happened to her. And then they would have to say the words, I am. And after that would be some more harsh, hurtful, critical, bad things. So now their mind's picking that up, and it's really messing them up. And they don't know the days, the times of the weeks. They don't know what the date is. They have to have permission to cough, to talk. They're on medications that they don't even know what it is. And all along, their parents don't even know what's going on. They take their phones and take their SIM cards out so they can only listen to music. It's like jail. It's kind of almost worse than prison for kids who's supposed to need help. And the whole time they're just being tortured here. And I really had to just give y'all a little small review over that show, because I ain't never seen no stuff like that on Lifetime. How many of you out there been watching Lifetime for a whole bunch of years and you ain't never seen no stuff like this? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They trying to run y'all, push y'all away from getting help, making you think therapy's bad, making you think everything is bad. On top of that, making you think it's okay to torture people. And that's not okay. They're confusing you, trying to program your mind. Okay? That's what they're trying to do to you. But don't let them do it. Everybody need help. Just be mindful on if you do send your kids to get help somewhere, to an academy or some type of girls' school or whatever it is, just do your research, do your knowledge, engage with these people, interact with these people. Make sure you're sending your child to actually seek help and not torture, and not something that's gonna make their soul worse than where they started. That's all I'm saying. Torturing is not okay. I know kids can be a headache, dude. I know, I got 3. I know they can be a headache, but you know, and nobody deserves to be tortured. Nobody deserves to be tortured in any type of place. And nobody should be influenced that getting help is bad. I mean, don't get brainwashed with all this stuff that they put on TV. TV program is called TV programming for a reason. They are programming you in many ways that you just have no idea what's really going on when you watch TV. You have to be more mindful watching TV. There's subliminal messages and just about everything and everywhere these days. And I had to tell y'all about this cruel instruction on Lifetime show. I mean, torturing is not cool. It's not cool. But getting help is very good. I needed help. Many people need help. We all need help. We all here to help each other. But just be mindful what type of help you are getting. Be mindful. Like I say, when you send in, mostly I'm speaking about when you're sending kids off somewhere that they need help. They're supposed to help them. Make sure you know about what it is. Y'all know what else about this show? This lady was keeping people here. She was paying the school to refer them to her. And then she was keeping the people there. She was keeping people there till the insurance policy wouldn't pay no more. So as long as that insurance was going to pay for their stay there, that's how long they was going to keep them there. It don't even matter if they recovered, if they got better, nothing. They had phone privilege to talk to their own parents. See, that should have been a red flag right there too. That's why I say you gotta pay attention to stuff that be going on. The red flags, the signs be right there. Ain't no coincidence. Something is happening for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. All the red flags is right there. Them parents ain't even see it. It took for another kid that almost died in there because she was sick and nobody wanted to send her to the hospital talking about she had flight risk. It took for her to get to that hospital, but it took for her friend that was in the facility to break all the rules, to stay strong, stand up for herself, no matter what the consequences was, to go get her friend some help and steal that phone and call that girl mama. And call that girl mama, so that girl mama called that school, and they ended up having to send her to the hospital anyways because she couldn't breathe, right? And the lady who ran the place, y'all, how many people y'all know do this? She told the staff, it's your fault. Why didn't y'all know she was sick? Because the ambulance lady said, how could you let her get this sick? And the lady like, it's your fault. It's y'all fault, telling the staff it's all their fault. Y'all let her get this sick. And the staff looking at her like, we told you she was sick. But she blaming it on them because she the cruel person of the show. She the one running the show. She doing all this, but she manipulating everybody in that building. The kids, the staff, everybody. And nobody standing up for themselves. Everybody just going with it like it's all okay. And that's kind of something that goes on in life sometimes. You just go with the flow of things, the new trends, all the things, and think it's okay because it's new. That ain't what it is. That ain't always what it is. Know what you're doing from within yourself, from your heart, why you do what you do. And be mindful. And like I say, I do RTT, which is rapid transformational therapy, baby. And it is one of the most top therapies in the world that has been helping people. So yes, there are so many ways you can actually reach out to get help with certain things that you're experiencing in life. And you don't have to be tortured. Okay? There's nothing to be afraid of whenever you're reaching out for help. You don't have to worry about somebody. If you're doing, like, say somebody gonna do hypnosis or something on you, because I do that, they can't put nothing in your head that you don't want. Okay? Things were happening in this show that people did not want. These kids were young. They had no idea why they were there. Their parents just shipped them there, and they did not know what was happening to them. And they all just fell for it. It was just one girl who wasn't taking that mess. And her friend, them two were strong. They wasn't taking that. And that's how life be. You don't have to take all this stuff that be going on. You don't have to believe what be going on. You have a mind of your own. You can think for yourself. You can think for yourself, real talk. You don't have to be believing everything that be going on. You really don't. You don't have to go with whatever the new trend is if it don't suit you, if it don't relate to you. And you don't have to just ship your kids off places that you have no idea about because they're your kids, you know? And yeah, they could be troubled. Whatever it is they're going through, like, just be mindful of what you're doing to them, because no kid deserves to be tortured. And I'm not sure, but I'm sure that there are probably places like that in this world we don't even know about. You know, like, just like even jail. I've never been to jail or prison, but shows I watch over there, shit, somebody told that story for a reason. Somebody didn't experience that. Somebody knows somebody that experienced that. That shit ain't just been made up like that. And that's what it is. It sounds like to a lot of, not dissing no academies or nothing, because I ain't never been none of that stuff, but just from that show, man, torturing ain't real. Torture is not cool. It's not cool to torture people. Kids don't deserve to be tortured. Nobody deserves to be tortured. And nobody deserves to be bashed on. That's why I'm not bashing none of these any person who have girls' schools, academies, all that type of stuff. I'm not bashing you. I'm just explaining my reviews from this movie, and also letting people know that don't close off from help. Don't close off from therapies. Don't close off from things because people try to scare you with TV shows, Lifetime shows, and movies to make you think that something's bad's gonna happen to you. They're showing you these things to put that imprint in your mind to make you not want to ever get help. So I didn't want to kind of make everything twisted with what I'm saying, you know, like from my reviews from this show. So don't ever be afraid to reach out for help. Never. But what I'm talking about on the torture behalf and from this show, from parents, just be mindful where you send your kids off to. Just be mindful and know why you're doing what you do, because you probably can do it yourself. You just got to really take the time and work with them, understand them, listen to them, listen to them. That's all they're doing is want you to be heard. They want to be heard. They want to be understood. They want you to understand where they are coming from, not twist their words. When I say something that's not what they meant, they want you to listen to them and be understood. If they're saying they're going through something, just listen to them. See what they're going through. Join their world for a bit. See what they're experiencing. Not what you've experienced. Just see what they're experiencing. It's a new times. It's a new day. You know? People go through different things than what we went through back in our time. It's different now. These kids are going through so much different things. So I really had to make a review over that, and I ain't bashing nobody's facilities or nothing. This was on TV, but I'm just letting you know I did see how they trying to push people away from therapy, and I ain't rocking with that. That's not real. That's not true. Therapy helps people. Coaching, life coaches, spiritual coaches, all type of spiritual community out there helping people. Like myself, we're helping people, man. So they're going to be putting a lot of stuff out there to try to push you away from getting any type of help. And I really wanted to make a video over that. I'm sorry if I'm just rambling over talking, because, you know, I'm out here in this nature. For real, it feel good out here. It feel good. And that show really tripped me out. You know, I really don't talk about stuff like this much on my channel, but I had to share that show with you. I don't even know if you should go watch it. I don't even know if you should go watch it, because it's just uncomfortable, you know. But like I said, I decode stuff and come on here and show y'all what I see. Torture is not cool, and getting help is absolutely amazing. It ain't always gonna be like what you see on TV, like how that facility tortured people. You know, everybody's type of facilities and type of help ain't like that, bro. You say you got common sense. I hope you do. Just know what you're doing, know what you're getting into, but don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to open up to yourself. Don't be afraid to open up to who you are. If you try new things, it's what growth is. Opening up is what growth is. I feel like growing up, they always try to tell me that you don't need no help. If you want to help somebody, help yourself. Well, yeah, you do got to help yourself first before you're able to help others, because then you begin to understand how to help people from the things you've experienced in your life and overcome. So you overcome these things, and now you are able to help people. But we all need help and guidance, no matter what level we on. Meet people that's way, way up high, successful. They still need help. There people guide them. They paying for coaching. They paying for marketing people. They paying for all type of things to get help. We all need help. So don't be afraid of reaching out for help. Don't be afraid of therapies. Don't be afraid of nothing. Let fear go. Just be mindful is what I'm saying. After watching that show, just be mindful with your children, with your own self, your own life. Just be very mindful. That's it. Just be mindful and trust yourself, trust your gut. Yeah, do research, gain knowledge. That's it. I had to share that show with y'all. It's called Cruel. What's it called? I got it right here. Cruel Instruction. Cruel Instruction on Lifetime. Yeah, torture's not cool. Therapy is cool. It does help, but not that type of way. Don't be afraid of getting help, y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Hit that bell. Smash that bell right now. Hit it right now. Hit the bell so you can get all my newest videos that I drop. Man, I love you. Y'all come back to see me because Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually is checking out, baby. Peace.